Welcome, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome, everybody, to Media Day, Husky Media Day 2022. I'm Joe Schreiner. I'm joined here by Brian Watson. Thanks, everybody, for joining on Three Borders Sports Network, and thanks for tuning in on Red River Communications Channel 125. If you're watching on that one, we thank you as well. B-Dub, we're here for a special night tonight to talk to some coaches about the preseason stuff and everything that's going on here at Media Day Husky 2022.
Big kickoff for the fall season. Got plenty of sports going on. Football, of course, is the big one here for the scrimmage tonight, but we also got volleyball. We got swimming going on. We got girls golf going on.
Golf.
Got a lot of stuff going on here this
cheerleading.
fall.
We're going to attack the Hattie Doctor, too.
Hattie Moreau.
Hattie Moreau, I said.
We got a couple of Hatties in our
got a couple of Hatties in our mind here.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to get started. Let's take a quick commercial, Coach, and we're going to bring in Dominic Schuler after this break here, folks. We'll be right back.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, and we are now joined by new head coach of the Wahpeton Lady Huskies volleyball team. That is Dominic Schuler Rickles.
Yeah,
sorry about that. So
it's all right.
I'm used to saying Dominic Schuler. Everybody knows Dominic Schuler, Coach. And
you're going to make me fix that now, aren't you?
I think I said Rickles on there.
Yeah,
didn't
you
I?
did. You
okay,
did.
on our banner. Okay, so we got that right. We got it right on the banner, Coach. So
okay.
We're good. All right, so welcome aboard. Welcome to our coaches show here, basically for the preseason, if you will, Media Day. Kind of a special night here. This is your first time, obviously, here too, as well. So welcome aboard.
Yeah, it's great to be here with the Huskies community supporting our other fall sports,
yeah.
And I'm just happy to be a part of it.
There's food behind us that they're giving away food. There's a nice crowd here on hand from Sargent Central, and some of your girls are here too as well. We'll talk to, I believe, Emma and Maddie here coming up after you're done in a few minutes. But let's talk about you as a coach here. Coach, you played yourself in Breckenridge at Breck High. You were a cowgirl. And
yep.
Then tell everybody what you did after that.
So I played at Breck until my junior year, and then I actually graduated from Fargo Shanley my senior year. Played both basketball and volleyball there, and then I went on and played 3 more years of basketball at the University of Sioux Falls in South Dakota.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your degree in? Was it in?
Communications and marketing.
Okay, so tell me what made you decide to go into coaching, and how did you decide to do that?
So I've had some experience coaching AAU basketball, and once you're an athlete, you miss being in the gym. I love my job, and I'm thankful for them giving me this opportunity. But it's just exciting to be back in the gym with students, people who want to learn, students of the game, and really pass on what I've learned from my previous coaches, because I've had some stellar coaches in my career.
Sure you have. And then just taking a look back, too, just to be with the kids again, and like you said, that atmosphere in the gym, and just being a part of that is just, what are you looking forward to? Is that the part that you love, is the practice, or are you looking forward to games getting started?
I'm excited. I love practice. I was a gym rat, so I get excited to get in there with the girls and see how they learn, see what makes them tick. Every girl learns different, so it's fun for me as a coach to figure out, okay, I can communicate with one girl this way, but another girl might be a visual learner. So it's kind of the psychology of the sport that gets me going as well.
Awesome, and it's going to be fun. I think just overall, you're looking for a good year here. I mean, I'm sure you've watched some tape, or maybe even on Three Borders Sports Network that we've had some games. And what are you looking forward to just as the EDC is coming to? As a former Shanley Deacon, you know what the EDC is all about.
So the EDC has grown quite a bit since I graduated in 2007, but Shanley was a smaller school as well, so I know that small schools can be competitive. It takes passion and drive. So to get in the EDC, see what the competition's like today versus back then, and compete at a high level, I think we can be really successful. We have girls coming back that have some varsity experience, but we also have some talent, and it's, for me, coming in as a new coach, like maybe move some people around in some positions they haven't tried before.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I mean, with volleyball, you have 6 rotations. That's 6 different lineups that you potentially have different challenges and opportunities. So I'm excited to try some new things.
Good. Well, we're looking forward to it, too. We're going to catch, I think we've got all the Husky volleyball home games on Three Borders Sports schedule, so we'll be at every home game for you.
So we're going to chat again, aren't we?
We will chat again, and then every Wednesday night, except for the third Wednesday of the month, we'll have a coach's show. We're going to ask you to come back. If you have something going on, we understand, but you will be invited back every Wednesday night for our coach's show. And by the way, B-Dub, that's something new we've got this year. We're going to be doing that at the Brew in downtown Wahpeton. So we'll be doing that downtown Wahpeton. That's something new there we got going on. We'll be doing that at the City Brew this year.
I'm excited to join you. Thank you.
All right, we're excited to have you, Coach. And we got a couple of players coming up right after this. I believe it's Maddie Schaefer, and I believe Emma Bonch is coming up right after that. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back after.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Knowing that Valley Beat Service and Manufacturing is ready to serve. All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson over on my far right, and now we are joined by two senior Husky volleyball players. You guys go ahead and introduce yourself. Maddie, you first.
Hi, I'm Maddie Schaefer. I'm going to be a senior this year, and I play
Let me see here. Is this on? There we go. Now try it.
Oh, hi, I'm Maddie Schaefer. I'm going to be a senior this year, and I play outside.
You play the outside. All right, Emma?
Hi, I'm Emma Bonchis. I'm going to be a senior as well, and I play middle.
All right, so you guys are seniors, and now you got a new coach coming in.
Yes.
Maddie, you go first. What are you looking forward to as a senior here? Leadership, everything with a new coach, and how's it going to be for Husky volleyball?
I think we have a strong starting lineup with our seniors. We have 5 seniors this year, and we all have a lot of experience coming in. And with our new coach, I feel like she's going to help push us and help us
Get to that next level.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
That's the main thing. All right, Emma, your turn. What are you looking forward to with the new coach here and just maybe some new philosophies and things like that going on? What do you got looking forward to?
I'm really looking forward to the new coach. I mean, it's going to be a new environment, whole different perspective on things. It's nice having her experience come in to play and helping us grow as a team. I mean, we were young. We had a lot of seniors leave last year, so I think just getting fundamentals down and then, I don't know, going from there.
Yep, you'll get better as time goes along, that's for sure. We're looking forward to it. All right, Maddie, one last question for you. As a senior, what do you want to instill upon the underclassmen here as they come up and learn from you and Emma and the rest of the seniors?
I feel like this summer we put in a lot more work than we have in previous summers, and we've done a lot of the extra work outside of just normal practices and everything. And I feel like we have a lot of motivation to get better this year. Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping that the younger girls take that motivation from us and continue to put it forward into work.
Gosh, B-Dub, I'm fired up here. I want to play for him. All right, Emma, what do you got to say about leadership and the seniors and what you want to show the younger folks?
I mean, getting the younger kids involved is a huge thing. We haven't been doing that as much in the past. And I've talked to Dom a little bit about getting camps with us older girls running it and getting them experienced and knowing what is going to happen in the future so then they know when they're ready and starting them younger. And just getting them involved with us older girls, starting relationships with us. I mean, it's
That's
huge
cool.
to them, keeping them in the sport and wanting to play and get better instead of losing it while they're young and not wanting to keep going.
Very cool. How many years have you been doing it, Maddie? Even back to elementary. Go back
I've
there.
been doing it since 6th grade.
Sixth grade,
sure.
Emma?
Ever since I was little, I don't know. Yeah.
Been doing sports just about all your lives, haven't you?
Yeah.
All right, Coach, you got anything else for the girls?
No, I don't.
All right.
I like some of the answers, though, from that one down there on that end. So.
You'll hear a lot of it.
She'll be back for basketball too, I'm sure, Coach. All right, Maddie, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in. Good luck, and we'll have all the Huskies home volleyball matches on Three Borders Sports this year. So, good luck, Emma. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. We'll be right back after these messages here, and I believe who we got next year, Coach Danae Riley. All right.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738. For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends. A place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support area high school athletics.
Things are moving fast here at Chehinkapa Park. We're down at the junior varsity football field behind John Randall Field. As you can see, the Wahpeton Huskies are taking on the Sargent Central Bulldogs in a scrimmage out there, and we are not doing play-by-play. We've got enough stuff going on, Brian, I think, without doing play-by-play, but every once in a while you're going to show shots of the scrimmage.
We got our hands full here.
We do.
This live stuff is...
It's a full schedule.
Yeah, it's a way to come back.
It's busier than it is on our coaches show. And speaking
you got that right.
And speaking of our coaches show, as you folks at home there are looking at some of the shots of the scrimmage, I'm joined by Danae Riley, head coach of the BW Storm swim team.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Coach.
Thank you.
Glad to have you back. We didn't scare you off last year.
No, you didn't.
All right, good deal. So welcome back. And Coach Riley, I saw her out shooting a gun the other day, BW.
That scares me right now.
Isn't that something?
That scares me.
Yeah, I don't know. She was shooting a gun pretty good, too. So.
Shot a 17.
Did you?
I did.
Oof. I don't want to take her on and shoot either. So anyway, welcome, Coach, and welcome back, and we're looking forward to another season of swimming, aren't we?
Yeah, we definitely are.
So how many girls we got coming out, you think, this year? Have you started practice yet? What's the story?
We start on Monday.
Monday.
Yep, so we'll kind of work around the teachers' back-to-school schedule, and then we have, I think, 9 girls coming out so far.
Okay.
So two new 7th graders, and then we lost 1 senior, so... Everyone else is a returner. So.
Everybody else is coming back, and if you can there, who are the new 7th graders, if you remember names? I put you on the spot, sorry.
Natalie Graham is one.
Sure.
And then Linnea Brugg.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay. So they're back, or they're 7th graders coming on board here, and of course Poppy and Sydney, I suppose, are still some of the returners that you've got.
They definitely are.
And all right, so how are you looking as far as your schedule goes? It's a long schedule for the swim team, correct?
It is, yeah. We start, our first meet is September 1st, and then we don't go to EDC until the first week in November.
Wow.
So we have lots of weeks to swim.
Okay, so you got a lot of time coming up here, and we'll see you more on Wednesday nights
Sure.
at the coaches show and those kinds of things, but we're looking forward to that too. So anything else you want to add there before we let you go?
Anyone thinking about coming out for
Oh,
swimming?
gosh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Join us. We have our parent meeting on Tuesday, 7 p.m. at the high school in town. Really no experience necessary.
Right.
We're willing to teach, so.
There you go. That would be cool. And then mention, I think you've got a Facebook page as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
we do.
Go ahead.
BW Storm Swimming is our Facebook page.
There you go. Take it out and check it out there. And if you're interested in swimming at all, now's the time to do it.
Absolutely.
It's getting started in the season, and Danae is one heck of a good coach. So
Thank you.
I highly recommend her. So, and she's a good shot too, BW.
You might have to take her on.
I not know. Will you be there for awards night?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yep.
On the 25th?
Yep.
Okay, we'll have to see.
Okay.
Don't show me up though.
Maybe I'll stand next to you in Annie Oakley.
We could. Oh man, yeah, that would be fun. That's. Have you ever played Annie Oakley?
I have not.
That's fun. Yeah, it's pretty intense at times.
Maybe
I
I'll
won
get-
that one year though.
Really?
I did.
Okay, I know.
But I'm not that good. I just got lucky.
Maybe I'll get Coach to show me how to shoot a gun rather than you.
Well, yeah, rather than me. Somebody else. Get Coach to show you how. All right, Danae Riley, BW Storm Swim Team, thanks again for coming in, Coach. I
Yeah,
know you had to
thanks for
stay
having
overnight or a little bit longer here. You were in town today getting your classroom ready, but
Yeah.
appreciate you sticking around a little bit later here and coming
Happy
on
to
here
do
with
it.
us. All right, we'll see you in a couple weeks when we have
Yes.
our first coaches show.
Absolutely.
All right, Danae Riley, head coach of the BW Swimming Team, and we'll be right back after this message. I believe we have Amanda Lundsetter coming up next. We do. She's off to the side. All right, we'll be right back.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Fast and furious.
We're flying right along, my friend. I'm Joe Schreiner. This is Brian Watson, Three Borders Sports Network. We're here. The scrimmage is going on in front of us here. We've got the Sergeant Central Bulldogs and the Wahpeton Huskies doing their thing. And we are now joined here in the tent area here by Amanda Lunsetter, coach of the boys tennis team for the Huskies. Coach, thanks for joining us once again.
No problem.
Brian, we don't scare her off either. She's coming back for more.
No, we don't. She's used to us.
She's used to
us.
us.
We got her.
So we appreciate you coming in, Coach.
You bet.
All right, another boys' season of EDC tennis coming up here. Have you started practice yet? What's your schedule?
We did start practice. We're just wrapping up the first week of our practice. The boys did have 2 weeks of captain's practice before that, so they were warmed up and ready to go. So we've had a really great week.
Good.
So far. With the exception of a foreign exchange student that we got this year and one 7th grader, everybody's returning.
Wow. And
the 7th grader that we gained and the foreign exchange student we gained are both already experienced tennis players.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about the season and what these guys are bringing. Over the summer, I watched as the majority of our team was putting in work, doing tournaments and clinics in the off season when they really need to be working. So it's pretty exciting. We've already started our challenge matches, which usually we don't start until next week. So we're on a roll.
You're getting there. All right. When's the first EDC match?
First, we have a non-conference match next Friday.
Okay.
It's a quad against Fargo North, West Fargo, and Valley City.
Okay.
And that'll be hosted up in Fargo. And so that will be our first match. Our first official EDC match will be the following Tuesday against Fargo North.
All right, Coach, we're going to let you go here. We're going to have a special presentation. So thanks, Amanda Lunsetter, at boys tennis coach, and we'll be talking to you during the coaches' shows.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a special presentation here. Brian, put me on mute, and I'll walk over there and take care of that.
All right, sounds good. I'll try and get something going here.
All right, thank you.
Yep, you go ahead.
All right, good luck.
Coach Jeff Ralph is going to get presented with an award here.
Congratulations, Coach Ralph.
Joe.
35 years. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I started coaching when I was 5. Hey, it's been fun. We have great kids here in Wahpeton. I'm blessed to be able to coach them all. You know, I started way back in Surrey in 1987, but it's been just a blast. And 22, 23 years here in Wahpeton has been a blessing for me, and I'm proud to be here. And I did not know this was going to happen today, but I sure appreciate it.
We're glad you got back to Valley City in time. So.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jeff, for everything you've done. Thanks a lot, Ned.
Thank
All right.
you. How about another round of applause for Coach Ralph?
Now you can.
Now we can. We're talking?
Yeah.
We live?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
70.
Okay. All right, we're back. It's live. Jeff Ralph joining us now here on Three Border Sports Network. We were juggling a lot of things there to make things work there, and I kind of cut off Coach Amanda Lundsetter a little bit early there for that presentation. I wasn't sure where we were at in the count, but Brian Watson, Joe Schreiner, and we're joined by Jeff Ralph, 35 years of service here for coaching. So congratulations on your nice award there. Let me hold that up so folks can see it at home. And,
Thanks, Joe.
We'll just kind of hold that up there a little bit. Congratulations.
You know, it's...
Started coaching when he was 5. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Just about.
Just about, yeah.
So, yeah, congratulations, Jeff.
I've had a lot of good kids go through, especially here. I mean, I had 12, 13 years other places, but this place is, to me, is the best place to coach. The parents are great. Our kids show up and compete all the time, and last year we were 4-18 or something, and whatever, and our kids still competed every night. And and I think when they, when you look at our seniors, we had last year Blake and Jacob DeVries. I mean, they're two quality kids.
Kids, absolutely.
That's what it's all about. And I really like our team we have coming back. I love my golf team we have.
Well, let's talk about girls golf. You had a golf match today.
We did. We went over to Valley City.
Yep.
And for the life of me, I cannot figure out why the scores are so bad there all the time. There's a TD.
Touchdown there by Jackson DeVries, speaking of the DeVries family.
Nice. I just think these kids are going to be a pretty good team, and I hate to predict where we'll finish. I think top 4 would be good. I really think we have a shot at 3, and then if in the EDC, Red River gets a spot all the time.
Yeah, that's
Davies gets a spot all the time. They got 2 of the top 3 probably in the state coming back. Lexi Bartley won it last year.
Yep.
And then Shanley's always there. So, it's like you're playing for 4th all the time. But I really feel like we maybe have a shot at a couple of those.
Good.
So
Good.
We got good depth. We got 20 girls out, which is fantastic.
Wow, that's great.
And we've got 5 returning varsity players. And then we have Ella Graves, who played a bunch at varsity for us last year.
Yep.
And then we have London Nordic, who today shot 40 and won the JV portion. So
good for her.
I just feel like we got a bunch of good kids coming, and it's been the easiest week of coaching. I mean, we get there and we get some balls, and it's like they know what to do. We don't have to twist arms, and I mean, they're just doing their work, and they know what they need to do to be good, and it's been a really fun week. And I told one of the coaches today, they're just such fun kids to be around. You get on the bus and they're all talking
Coach, and that's what
jokes.
Makes that so special.
Right.
That 35 years.
There's, the kids that invite you to the wedding. That's and you see pictures of their kids. So they're just a fun group of girls, and I think our basketball season will be the same this winter. Just a good group of kids we have coming back, and it's fun to see, and it's fun to see these guys playing here.
Yep. I see Landon was out there
we got
too.
Big 70 out there now.
I couldn't believe how big he was when he walked by here, and it's like, holy, big boy.
Yeah, I can't believe he's.
What did he list him at? 6'1", 215. Wow.
It's a pretty good sized freshman.
I guess so.
Hopefully he can get up and get up to the rim this winter for us, but he's worked hard and played a lot of basketball this summer, so maybe shirked the weight room a little bit on those mornings we had to leave early. But like I said, this award is all these kids and all the people I've had to work with. It's been a lot of fun here in Wahpeton.
Yep. Well, Coach, we're going to take a break here, and we'll bring in Lillian. I think she's on her way over here, so we'll interview Lillian here coming up here in a second. Again, congratulations on your award, Jeff. And
appreciate it, Joe.
We'll have you around. Our coaches show this year is going to be at the City Brew this year.
All right.
So we'll be over there. We'll have some appetizers and Coke for you, or Pepsi or 7-Up or whatever we're going to have. But we'll take a break, and we'll bring Lillian back.
I'll be there.
All right. Thanks a lot. Jeff
Joe.
Ralph,
Thanks,
head coach of the Huskies girls golf team, and we'll be right back with Lillian coming up right after this. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
You got to hit the buttons.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Three Border Sports Network.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. You're doing a lot of stuff over there. You're pushing a lot of buttons and running the cameras and doing everything. So Three Border Sports Network, everybody, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching on Red River Communications Channel 125, our cable channel dedicated especially to Red River Communications and Three Border Sports Network for everything that we do. I'm joined now here with Brian Watson off to my left. Lillian Anderson. Yeah. One of the senior golfers for the Lady Huskies. So welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Your first time on Three Border Sports?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
And you all right with this?
A little nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Okay, so are you the only senior, first of all?
No, we have McKenna Coolmo and Milena Lewis.
I forgot McKenna, yes. McKenna Coolmo, and who was the third one?
Milena Lewis.
Milena Lewis. Okay, so you had a golf meet today in Valley City.
Yep.
How did you do?
I did not quite do my best.
You can do better is what you're saying. Okay, that'll come.
But, yeah, first meet, so.
All right, nothing wrong with that.
Working the kinks out.
Did you break 100? No? Okay. We won't ask any more questions than that. Sorry about that. Are you in any other sports other than just golf?
I do tennis
in
the spring. Yep.
You did tennis? Yeah, that's right. That'll be in the spring, won't it? That's spring for the girls.
Yep.
All right, so how long you been golfing?
5 years.
5 years.
Yep.
On the Husky team, did you start golfing as a youngster, though, 6th, 7th grade?
No.
Just didn't really start until 8th grade, huh?
Yeah, just jumps right in.
All right. So that's been a fun thing for you to do.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any other members in your family golfers, too? Or do you, when you go with the other girls? I see Olivia sitting over here.
Oh, yeah.
So Olivia goes out with you golfing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. All right. Well, I just appreciate you coming on there, Lillian, and anything else you want to add there before you say hi to anybody?
Oh, hi to my parents.
There they are.
There's Lillian. Shout out. There's
the shout out. All right, B-Dub, you got anything for Lillian?
No, I don't.
We say Lily or Lillian?
Either works.
Either works? All right, next time I'll see you, it'll be Lily.
All right,
Is that right?
Good.
All right, Lily Anderson, everybody. Ladies Huskies golf participant.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us here on Three Border Sports Network. And I lost track here, B-Dub. Where are we at next here? We've got Hattie Merole coming up after this, I believe. So
you want to take a break?
Yeah, we're going to take a break.
Or you want to? We can show a little football here.
Unless Lily wants to talk some more, we can do that.
We can show a little football, and we'll have Hattie pop in.
All right. Thank you very much, Lily.
All right.
All right, appreciate it. All right, we'll take a little bit of a.
Well, they're taking a break too. It looks like. So.
And now they're taking a break.
Yeah. So let's take a break then.
All right. Let's take a 30-second break, and then we'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giants cashews and pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant Snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giants difference.
I got it right that time.
You got it right that time, but I didn't have Hattie ready.
Oh, you didn't? It's all right. I got it. We got the field here, so
I didn't have Hattie ready, so we'll get her headset on and set, and then we'll get this up a little bit there. Okay. There you are. Hattie Merole joining us, the cheerleader advisor. Is that your special title?
Yep.
Hattie Merole, we've all known her and been around with her for a long time. We've known Hattie since she was that high as well. And Hattie, what made you be a cheerleading advisor? You were a cheerleader yourself as well, obviously.
Yes, I was. I was in cheerleading for 4 years. I was a captain my junior and senior year.
Yep.
My brother was my brother played football when he was young and in
Adam?
high school. Yep, Adam.
Yep.
And in the stands, I wasn't so into much the football, but I was really enjoying the cheerleaders. So I think that happened, and I was like, yep, I'm going to do that one day, and I did. And then the position came open, and I said I would hate to see it end. So I applied.
Awesome. And that's a tough subject, and I'm glad that you did take it over because, back even when Brian and I played, there was cheerleaders for every sport, and now I think it's just for football.
Just for
isn't it?
football in Wahpeton, yep.
So I wish there was. It's too bad it's not for all sports, but again, it's a money thing, I suppose.
And it's hard in our gym. There's not really anywhere to stand
True.
for them to do basketball cheerleading, so
yep,
that's
true.
just kind of, I think, why we haven't done
That makes it tough. Yeah, that makes it tough because, cheerleaders add to the game.
Yep.
I think. I mean, it's, unfortunately, we don't show much here when we're doing Three Borders Sports Network. When we're doing the football games, we try to get cheerleaders on the camera once in a while and show those things. But it is an important part of the game, especially at homecoming.
Yes, yep. It really gets the crowd amped up, I think. And so when the crowd is being loud and stuff, it's nice for the boys to hear that.
And you also have a special program where you have the little girls come in and do that, too. What do you call that program?
Mini cheer camp.
All right.
Every year. And then that's also a fundraiser for our cheerleading program. So that's where a lot of our money comes. And when girls need help affording something, I can go into that. And that's just, it's nice to have in case we need something, too.
Talk about that a little more. So to get involved, if somebody at home wants to get involved in that mini cheer camp, what do they got to do? Just contact you or what?
Yeah, so I'll send out a flyer to the elementary schools and then St. John's, and I usually send it home, and they just have to fill it out. It's usually $25 to $30, and then they get a T-shirt, a pair of pom-poms, and usually like a bow. Mm-hmm. And then they get to perform at halftime at a football game.
Yeah, I remember that. That's pretty cool. Yep.
I try to gauge that for, when you hit the fifth graders, it gets them kind of excited, like, oh, I could do that one day. So, yeah, and I mean, I have a couple girls on the team now that did it, and that's why they do cheerleading. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Hattie Merole, cheerleading advisor. Anything else you want to add there, Hattie, before I let you go?
Nope.
I think we're going to bring in Autumn Benedict here. Why don't you go back to football there for a second, B-Dub? We'll mute Hattie's mic. Thank you, Hattie, very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And we'll mute Hattie's mic, and we'll bring in Autumn. And we'll just kind of take a look. And then they're now in huddles there, too, as well. So not a lot of stuff going out there right now, B-Dub. But we've seen the Huskies score on a nice little passing touchdown. The referees out there, I see Jeff Bugstead. Dez is out there, too.
Dez is out there. That's I like to see that.
Desiree, youngster out there. He was doing some umpiring this summer for baseball, too, as well. I think Reed Johnson was one of the referees out there, and Tyler Grippentrog. Don't forget Gripper Sports on downtown. We'll watch this play, and then we'll introduce Autumn here shortly. Little jet sweep there. There's your result of that play. So, again, the great crowd here on hand. And, again, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. Red River Communications Channel 125. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, and we're now joined by Autumn Benedict. Nice to meet you. I've never met you before.
Never met you either.
No. Oh, we got to turn her on there, Brian.
Don't turn her on.
Now I'll say that again.
Never met you either.
No. So there we are. I'm Joe Schreiner. You're Autumn Benedict. So, Autumn, you're a senior with the cheerleading squad.
I am.
And how long you been doing it?
I've been doing it all 4 years of high school.
All 4 years of high school as a football cheerleader.
Yep.
Correct. All right. What are you in any other sports of any kind?
I'm a figure skater in the winter.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, Brian, I couldn't do that. I'd twist an ankle, break a leg, and it would not be pretty. But well, anyway, congratulations on that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so are you a captain? One of the captains on the cheerleading squad?
Yeah.
Okay. And are there other seniors on the cheerleading squad as well? Can you name them for me?
Yep, we have 2 other seniors. We have Mika James and Jasmine Pearson-Bortle.
Okay, and then how many girls on the squad? I think Coach said 14?
Yeah, 14, 15.
About 14. So you're going to be at every home game, or are you going to try and travel to the away games too? Is that the plan?
Try and travel, yeah.
So try and travel as much as you guys can, as much as administration will let you. Hopefully everyone, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully there's a little postseason we could do, and that'd be fun to get into postseason.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what do you feel like when you're out there on the sidelines? Are you involved in the game at all? Like Hattie just said that she wasn't really watching the game. She was more worried about what's going on in the crowd. But that's your job as a cheerleader, is to keep the crowd involved, correct?
Yep.
So that's what you want to keep an eye on, is the crowd and what they're up to.
Yeah, we watch the game, but then we mostly focus on the crowd.
Yeah, you got to cheer when they score and do that.
Yeah.
But you got to keep an eye on the crowd and keep them into the game as well, too. So you've been dancing routines and doing all those kinds of things, getting ready, too, for this fall?
Yeah, we've been practicing a lot.
Good for you. Good for you. Autumn, Benedict, you got any plans after high school?
Nursing school.
Good for you.
That's about it.
Yeah, we can always use nurses.
Yeah.
We can certainly use that.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, Autumn, I'm going to let you go, but thank you very much for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network, and we'll see you on the football field.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks, Autumn. Autumn Benedict, senior cheerleader for the Wahpeton Huskies. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after these messages. And coming up after Autumn, we're going to have, I believe, where am I at on my list? Larry Lash. Larry Lash. The Lashster is up next. All right, we'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their /1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson to my right, and off to my immediate left, head coach of the BW Storm cross-country team. Larry Lash is back for another year.
Yeah, we're back at it.
How about it, Larry? We're here.
Thanks for having me.
Al, thanks for coming on and joining us here. It's a special night here. It's media night here, and the Sergeant Central Bulldogs are out there taking on the Huskies in a little football scrimmage. Each team getting 10 snaps on each side of the offensive ball, and they swap and do that back and forth. But how about cross-country? Have we done any practices yet? Got any running in? Just everybody's trying to keep in shape and doing their own thing.
Right now, they're still doing their own thing. We start Monday morning.
Monday morning is first practice.
Right. Yep.
What time?
8 o'clock.
Oh, not too bad.
Yep, 8 a.m. But then on this day 2 and 3 and 4, we have back-to-school workshops for us teachers.
Oh.
So it worked out last year. We just went at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so you do get them up a little bit early.
Yeah. And, it's a lot cooler for one thing. And then for two, like the Breckenridge kids don't even start school for, close to 3 weeks. So if they have summer jobs, they can continue doing their jobs and there's less interference. And
yeah.
I get a better response from kids, I think, doing that. At least I get them to practice. Otherwise, they say, I can't come to practice. I got to work.
Yep. Do you have any dual sport athletes that are going to be doing cross country along with something else this fall?
Right now, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But, the thing about cross country, unlike football, basketball, the kids go to football camp.
Okay.
They go to basketball camp.
Yep. There's
cross
always
country,
camps.
there's no cross country camp.
Yep.
So I get a few kids that come out that I never expected, and I get some kids that come out like after, maybe a week or so of running, and they're like, I was playing volleyball and I really like to try cross country. So right now I'm going to say no dual sports, but you never know.
It could change.
Right.
Yeah, it could change. All right, so who do you think, where is you going to be your senior leadership coming from this year, and what do you got coming up?
Well, my top returning runner on the boys' side is Luke Baumgartner.
Sure.
He'll be a senior.
That guy's been around forever.
Yeah, I know. And when I talk about the girls, even more so, because girls making impacts sometimes in 6th or 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
So I know Luke, last year he was my top finisher at the sectional race.
Okay.
And he placed, he was in top 20 at sectionals. And it takes around top 12 to go to state.
Oh, yeah.
So he's right there.
Yep.
And he came off a good track season.
Yep.
So I don't know how many miles he put on in the summertime. I saw him running early in the summer, but I don't know how that went throughout July.
Sure.
But Luke, I saw him around, and he's a tall, lanky kid, and it won't take long. It won't take long for those kids to kind of, get their legs back and get back into it.
And he's done it enough. Luke himself has done it enough that he understands the program. He
Right.
He just knows, and he's probably out there running we don't even know about.
Right.
So, and you might know, but,
But one of the kids I do know who was running was Troy Burnt, who was just an 8th grader this year.
Okay.
And
coming up as an 8th grader.
Coming up as an 8th grader. And last year he broke into my top 5 in varsity.
That's right. I remember that name.
I never brought up a 7th grader before, and he did it. And last weekend there was Aber Days, and it was a little 5K race.
Yeah.
And Troy and his brother, Tony, they were over there running, and Troy won the race, so he was first place. And,
good for him.
Yep, and his time wasn't bad either for, a early August run. So I'm looking forward to him.
Yep. Good.
And another kid we have coming back, I shouldn't say coming back, he was out 2 years ago, chose not to run last year, but he's going to come back this year, is Noah Burgie.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And Noah had a good track season for me last fall as well, so I think Troy, Noah, and Luke are going to round out my top 3.
Okay.
I got senior Bryce Allwander coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Last year he was like my 5 runner.
Okay.
Jackson Hill is just a sophomore, and his brother John. Jackson was one of my top 5 runners last year. So I got a few core kids coming back.
Absolutely. So that's going to be fun. And when's your first meet?
Our first meet, so we start the 15th on Monday.
Yep.
And then we go 2 weeks, and then we go to Morris for a race.
That's the first one.
Yeah, I think it's August 24 or 26 or 27, something like that.
Okay, somewhere in there.
Then our home meet is September 1st.
Okay, we got a play coming right
There
at the
we
corner
do.
camera.
Yeah, right at me.
Get your corner camera there,
Sweet.
B-Dub. And the boys.
I think he knocked him out.
That was Bo Arnstein, I believe, is number 6, isn't it? Yep, that's Bo Arnstein.
Yeah, Bo was fast. He's good.
Yep, they're calling it a touchdown.
Put him across the line.
Yep. So Bo Arnstein runs tough.
Yeah, he had a great track season last year.
Yeah, he did, didn't
Qualified
he?
for state in 100-meter dash and
speedster,
long jump and anchored a relay for us. Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
Speedster. So, all right, Coach, you got anything else there you want to add before I let you go? I think we got Mike McCall standing off on the side there.
Well, I better mention a few girls here.
Oh, gosh, we haven't done that yet.
I haven't done the girls yet.
All right.
So last year my girls team was 4 junior high kids and Rachel Gown.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel graduated.
Yep.
But I have Aubrey Bozen back.
Oh, yeah, Aubrey.
Yep. Yeah. And she was tough. She was my 3 runner. My Rachel and Kiera Wurtsema, who was flip-flop for my number 1. And Kiera's back. And I know she put a few miles in this summer.
Good.
And when she ran last year, she just had that look. That's that like I'm out to win. I'm just not here to run. I'm here to compete.
Yep.
So that'll be exciting. We have Jasmine Benedict, another youngster.
Yep.
And she was one of my top runners last year.
She must be related to Autumn. Autumn was a cheerleader.
Yeah, that's
her.
That's her sister.
Must be.
Yep. And we got Ellie Hare, who was with us last year.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And then she had some other stuff going on, and we didn't have her at the end of the season, but she wants to come back this year. And she came off a really good track season, too.
Good.
So, So our girls had their best finish ever last year at our sections. And we lose Rachel, who is a good runner, but I think we're going to have some other kids that are going to fill in.
Yep. Yeah, Aubrey, I remember Aubrey coming up as a 7th grader last year.
Yeah, just a 7th grader.
So, yeah, she did really well. So.
Yep. So, and we got Ashlyn Hare back at the junior, and she's another kid, like you say, it seems like they've been on the team forever, you know, and so she'll provide some leadership for us. And no, I think we're in good shape coming into the season. I look forward to Monday morning. We'll see what happens.
That'll be good.
Yep.
All right, Larry Lash, head coach of the cross-country team for the BW Storm. And coming up next, we have Mike McCall and maybe a special guest after that. So, Larry Lash, we'll talk to you at the Coaches Show. By the way, the Coaches Show will be at the Brew this year at the City Brew, so we'll have some appetizers and stuff there for you, and we've got a little blanket here that we're going to give you courtesy of Red River Communications. So,
well, I hope I don't need this yet.
Not yet,
but
you will. We know how some of those track meets and cross country meets get to be.
You're telling me, yeah. You pack your stocking hat and your gloves and your rain jacket, and you go.
Yep. You know. All right, Larry Lash, thank you for joining us, Larry, and we'll take a break and we'll be right back with Mike McCall.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota, or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/.
Down here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giant's Cashews and Pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant Snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giant's difference.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Holy cow, we're on camera. How about that? Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson here. We're running the show, and Brian's pushing the buttons and making things fly, and we are now joined by some folks from the Essentia Health Sports Medicine Group. Am I correct on saying that?
Yeah, that'd be correct.
John Halgrud to my left and Carrie Carlson to my far left, and welcome, guys. And why don't you guys just start out with John, you first. Just what do you do for Essentia, and we'll go to Carrie, get the same thing, and then we'll get to why you're here and why you're part of this whole project.
Okay. So I have 32-year veteran for Essentia Health.
Okay.
I grew up in Pelican Rapids and went to Moorhead State when they call. Yeah. I escaped. I was one of them that escaped. So no farming for me.
All right.
But 32 years ago, I started the sports medicine program.
Okay.
And I had a doctor that kind of teamed with me and was really into athletic trainers at high schools and colleges and things. So we went out and got a couple of contracts way back when in the Duluth area.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, we built 20 sites over in the Duluth area. And then I came over here about 8 years ago, and we built about 20 sites in the kind of Fargo Metro, Valley City, Wahpeton, DL area. So about 40 sites that we have under our program right now.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
I didn't realize it was that many, but anyway, thanks for doing what you guys do. All right, Carrie, you're up next here. You tell us what you do and what you're a part of in this whole project here.
Yeah, sure. I've been working with Essentia for quite a few years now, working in the leadership position with our primary care clinics. So I partner with all of our regional clinics as well as our main clinics out in the West Market throughout Fargo-Moorhead area as well.
Okay.
And so John and I have been working with a lot of schools over the last few years, really building up these partnerships. The key to our partnerships, really, it centers at its core, obviously a little bit about sports, but we want to make sure we stress that our role is really not just with athletes, but with the entire school population. Our job really is to work with improving the health and wellness of every child in the community. So for our future, we have a healthier future community than we have today.
I like that. When you say you want a healthier community, obviously, like you said, Carrie, you want to try and do something more with just not the athletes so much, but spread it out among the whole school area. So that's very important right now.
It's our students that are in orchestra and DECA and everything else. I mean, everyone is important to us, and I like that. It's a little harder for us sometimes to change habits with adults. We try our best, but if we start with them, with our younger group, hopefully we can create a healthier community.
That's awesome.
That's where we're trying to do something different.
All right, and John or Carrie, whichever one of you want to answer this, like you said, you're trying to expand things here, and you've come in now. This is your first here in Wahpeton here, and you're bringing back Chantel Shute, a.k.a. Bones. Coach Watson always calls her Bones because he's used her as a trainer too as well. So everybody's excited to keep Chantel on board too. I hope you guys are as happy to have her too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, when I talked to Mr. McCall, I bet 2.5 years ago at Valley City game, and we started the conversation then about maybe we should partner. And I remember way back then he said, we have a great athletic trainer. We certainly would not want to lose her. And I said, we've taken over numerous schools and kept a great athletic trainers. And a thing called COVID pandemic hit us, so about 2 years of pause.
Yep.
And then, to my delight, Mr. McCall got a hold of us last fall.
Yep.
And through about 9 months of back and forth and everything, and first thing he said again was, got to have Chantel.
Yep.
And we were able to bring her on board about a week ago. So
I know he's not on camera right now, but Brian Watson, my partner here in this adventure, he's head coach of the Lady Huskies basketball squad, and he is a very, very strong supporter of Chantel. So he calls her Bones, and so that's why I always call her Bones too. But a great addition to the squad there. So congratulations to you guys on that. So I'm glad you made that happen. All right, just some other things here you did tonight, Carrie. You did a feed and just had some great giveaway stuff, and just awesome job.
Well,
I haven't had a chance to have a bite to eat yet.
You got to get over there. We got some really good food for you. And honestly, neither have I. I've been too busy handing out water bottles.
Me neither.
And some bling and
you either,
beads
John,
and anything else. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's a great night to celebrate. We really appreciate all the support we're getting, and just look forward to the next 10 to 20 years. We're going to be working together.
That's awesome to hear. So it's a long-term commitment.
It is a long-term commitment.
All right, John Hallgrud and Carrie Carlson, thank you guys very much. We're going to talk to head coach or athletic director Mike McCall here shortly, but I appreciate you guys. Anything else you guys want to add?
No, just that we're very, very happy to add the Husky Nation to our fold.
Yep.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Carrie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
John, thanks for coming on Three Borders Sports Network, and we'll talk to you guys again soon, I'm sure. We'll be right back with Mike McCall right after this.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you, Dr. Andrea. Thanks, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, for jumping on board and being another sponsor again this fall. We appreciate all of our sponsors. Mike, I'm going to run through our sponsors real quick here. All Seasons Car Wash, State Farm Insurance, and Amanda Frederick. Bell Bank, Casey's jumped on board again. Comdell, Carlson Family Insurance. Country Financial jumped on board, and we appreciate them coming on. First-time sponsors on Three Borders Sports Network. As I just mentioned, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Interstate Engineering, Giants, and, of course, they're going to sponsor the Coaches Show along with the City Brew. We're going to do our Coaches Show every week from the City Brew, and they're going to provide us some appetizers and things like that and some soft drinks, so we're going to have some good time down there. And this little pass completed up here. And let's see, where did I leave off? OSPTI, Red River Grain, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Three Rivers Decorating, Farmers Union Insurance, Kyle DeVries, always our scoreboard sponsor. He's been on with us since the get-go. North Dakota State College of Science is on board again. Daily News, Red River Human Services, and Three Rivers Crisis Center. We couldn't do it without any of them, so thank you very much. Mike McCall joins us now here on Three Borders Sports Network. Mike, it's been a busy night, but a fun night for you, I bet.
It's been a really fun night, just talking to some of the parents and the kids and everything, and it turned out to be a very nice night, and
the clouds came in and
competitive scrimmage, and like I said, just having Essentia Health here and being on board with us, it's exciting, and we're glad to have them, and they've stepped up and provided the food tonight. They bought the yard signs, the mini footballs, and a lot of the stuff we have over there they've provided, and just it's going to be a great partnership, and having them not only with our athletic training services and bringing on Chantel, but in the end zone, but also the classroom partly, as they were talking about that. We've already had some discussions or starting discussions with some different things they can come and help in the classroom with. So it's exciting.
It is, and that's kind of what I think Carrie was alluding to was not only just the athletes they're worried about here. It says sports medicine, but they're concerned about every student. So hopefully that stays to fruition. And
and like I said,
it's awesome.
It does. They actually just finished up providing our CPR AED training for our coaches that needed it.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be doing that for some of our staff. And, they'll come into the school, and it doesn't matter. Anything health-related or anything they can provide resources for that they have, they are willing to do that for us. And
that's quite a partnership.
And we're really excited about that. And I know that the administration and everything is excited about the possible potentials that has.
It's just an awesome partnership. So congratulations on getting that one sealed up and moving forward with that, and watching a little Husky football in front of us here. Quite able to keep his feet on that one was Tyler Felt. Quite keep his feet on that one, but got his body ahead of himself a little bit there.
A little bit.
So, all right, Coach, let's talk a little bit about Huskies. I watched your video this morning that you put out there on the website there on the school website. You talked about some different things. Physicals, is that something you want to talk about here?
Yeah, we've already got 3 sports that started. Obviously, football, boys golf, or girls golf, and boys tennis. Coming up on Monday, we have swimming, we have volleyball, and we have cross country starting. Yeah. Got to have your physicals to start out competing and practicing, and then there's forms online. The parent handbook, need to read that, get the forms signed. Chantel has her forms online also. But we also have those at the school. If you need any of those forms, maybe you don't have a printer at home, don't have the capability to print it, we can get you those forms as well.
All right.
So,
yeah, it was interesting here. I was getting ready. We were prepping, and I was walking toward the press box over there, set our camera up over there, and I heard Coach Gilbertson ask one of the players, he said, "You got your physical papers in yet?" Yeah, I'm not going to say names or who it was, but Coach Gilbertson is aware. I mean, you keep the coaches aware of it too as well.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to.
And we, example today, we got the projected list they're going through for Monday, and when teams come in Monday, if they don't have physicals, the coaches will be notified ahead of time they can't practice.
Yep.
And every now and then you might have one that slips through, but it doesn't slip through very long, and we get it caught. But it just, that's the other thing Essentia did this year. They came into the school on the 2nd of August, a day after we started the contract. They provided physicals at the school, so any kid that didn't have a physical could come in and get one. And
that's awesome.
And it was
so cool.
There was a fee with it, but it was that opportunity where a lot of times this time of year you make an appointment, you might have to wait a week or 2 to get in to get a physical.
Exactly.
And so it just goes back to the kids know what they need to do. They know what they need to come with, and physicals are a yearly deal. So and essentially just helping us out.
Yep. And you talked, one of the other things I highlighted there when my notes here, when I saw that video and watched your video, Coach, was dual sport athletes. Are there many in the fall? I talked to Larry Lash. He couldn't think of any that he had.
We don't. Occasionally, right now, we will get maybe junior high volleyball and golf.
Okay.
And we have had that in the past. Occasionally, you will get, and this year we might have somebody looking at potentially volleyball and cheerleading, which when you get into 2 high school activities, it creates a little bit more of an issue just because to compete, you got to be at practice. And if you are at one and not at the other one, so it creates issues. But that's something that is kind of, it was more, we had it a lot more when I first came here. We'd have students that played tennis that also could kick the football. And so foreign exchange students would come in, play tennis, and kick for us. And, with that, you could go to tennis practice and come over the last 20 minutes of practice and
kick the ball
around and
understand some of the plays. Yeah.
But we don't have much of it anymore. We really don't.
Okay. I was just kind of curious. It just made me think about that question. I know some opportunity lies in the place with BW Swimming, where Coach Riley's got a female swimmer that also plays volleyball for Breckenridge Colorado.
Yep.
But that's more Freddie's.
That's just worked out between Danae and the volleyball coach and the swimmer with Breckenridge. And it's a matter of working it out. You still have to get in X number of practices before you can compete.
Sure.
And then it's just working out a schedule. And And the young lady that does that, I know she has opportunities to do workouts at other times. And she's a very dedicated young lady.
Yep.
And she's one that is doing her workouts.
Yep. There was a nice tackle there. It looked like Omar Martinez made a nice tackle there out there. One of the other things, Coach, it is always a sensitive subject with the parents. You want support. You don't want some negativity. You just want to see supportive parents and supportive fans and everything like that too as well. And that's for you as an AD. That's what you want to see.
And the biggest thing, and you're not going to go through the year where you're going to agree with everything the coach does or whatever may happen. But the fact of the matter is, we want the young men and women that are playing, if there's concerns or issues, go talk to your coaches. Sit down with them and maybe they can understand. And if you as a parent need to have a meeting, that can be set up.
Yep.
But, we want the coach, the athlete, and the parent there so everybody's on the same page. But if there's issues, they need to be addressed at the lowest level possible. And that way, as it goes back to the old adage, we want the coaches to coach, the parents to parent, the players to play. But you need to be supportive even when you don't necessarily agree with 100% of what's going on.
Yep.
But try to understand what's going on and just be supportive of the program and all of the kids and everything.
Yeah. It looks like that's about it. Are they wrapping it up out there?
That is it, yep.
Yep, they're wrapping it up out there.
Looks like you timed this whole thing about perfect.
We got lucky here, Mike. Activities Director Mike McCall joined us here. We're going to take a break. Anything else you want to add before we take a break?
No, I just want to encourage
everybody. Thanks to you, and
absolutely, and I want to thank everybody who came tonight and get out to some events this year. We're going to be watching. We're going to have some special events and different nights and try to get as many people at sporting events as we can.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Mike McCall,
if you couldn't make it tonight, you need a yard sign, get a hold of me at the school.
Hit him up.
We'll have them for free while supplies last.
And that's the one that says, what did it say on the thing there?
Strength and unity.
Strength and unity, that's what it was. And that's what
my mic on.
what does it say? Strength lies in unity. There you go. We are one.
We are one.
Yeah,
so
they've got a lot of that stuff. So.
But
I'm
looking forward. It's going to be an exciting year, and we hope to see at everybody some events here coming up.
Yep. All right, we're going to come back here. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have Caden Kappas checking on board with us here in just a little bit. And then after that, we'll be head coach of the Huskies football team. That's going to be none other than Wade Gilbertson. We'll come back after these commercial breaks here, folks. Stay with us right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/.
Down here, every town is a sports town, and why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giant's cashews and pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant Snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giants difference.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
How about that? Three Borders Sports Network. We go right from Hornstein Family Chiropractic to somebody else that's going to break bones.
To Bones.
To Bones herself.
That's
Chantel
right.
Shute. We just talked about you a little bit ago on the air.
All good things, I hope.
Thanks for joining us.
I had nothing but good things to say.
Oh, I
Yeah,
bet
you
you
did.
did, Watson.
We talked about you and about how the partnership with Essentia is good for the high school, not just for athletes, but for the students in the school as well. And I'm sure you're excited about it too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good transition for everything they're offering the high school and myself. So a lot of new things coming.
As David Wood's making fun of you over there. We're going to, it's just, everybody was happy to keep Bones. Everybody was happy to keep Chantel here. Chantel knows the students, and Chantel knows the students. Chantel knows the system. She knows how everybody goes, and we're just glad to have you back.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave, so
we didn't want you to leave. And you know, Brian will say that too as well. He might not say it on the air, but he might not say it on the air. We'll get right to you, Caden. And we're going to just glad you're back.
Me too.
All right.
I have one question.
Yep, go ahead.
Who's your favorite coach?
Ralph.
That's just because he coaches three sports. Come on now.
I'm kidding.
right.
You're all my favorites.
Chantel Shute, Essentia sports trainer here at the Husky Gymnasium, and you'll go ahead.
Thanks for finally interviewing me. I've just asked for 5 years. You know?
Right? See, I tell you.
And then we had to twist her arm a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Just kidding.
All right, Caden Kappa's standing in the wings. You want to take a 30-second break or just do it live?
Well, you just do it.
All right, I'll put you on mute there. Come on in, Caden. Put your headset on there and get the mic kind of close to your mouth. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
All right, we're good.
All right.
Man, he looks a lot bigger here when he sits down with his pads
It's the
on.
pads, dude.
Yeah.
He's not that big.
I've been hitting the weight room this summer.
Are you?
You sure?
You're gunning up, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Got to buy tickets to the show, right?
Right, welcome to the gun show.
All right, Caden Kappas, welcome for joining, and thank you for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network. Caden, and we sure appreciate you taking the time here as you're getting ready to go shower up and get the stuff off for the night, but I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah.
All right, Caden, you just got done with baseball season. You had maybe a week off, correct?
Yep.
And right back into football and getting started here. So how you doing physically? Let's ask that question first. Physically, how are you feeling?
Well, I mean.
You don't want to say stuff on the air that you don't want people to know, but.
Yeah, true. Body's a little wore down, but not too bad. I want to thank my coach, head coach, Coach Gilbertson. He gave me an extra 2 days off while we took a trip to the Minneapolis with the family.
I saw that.
And yeah, that
the Twins game.
That'll help relax the muscles a little bit. And got
Much
them ready
needed.
for this Monday when I
Well,
started.
I think as a senior, I think you know what the program is. So are you looking forward to your senior year? Now, you had Blake Schaefer last year as your quarterback.
Yep.
And now you're starting out with a new quarterback this year here, a little bit different. Are we going to see, without giving away too many secrets, are we going to see a lot of passing again by the Huskies?
Yeah, I feel like we will.
Ball will be in the air, huh?
Yeah. Deep balls, short routes. I got all the confidence in the world in Bo and my O-line.
Okay.
And I'm ready for the season.
So Bo is going to be your quarterback, you think,
Yep.
starting out?
Yep.
All right. So that's it. That's awesome. We didn't get to see much of the scrimmage from here, but we kind of had that anticipation that Bo was going to be your quarterback. So what else are you looking forward to? You got the East region coming up here, and you looking for some revenge? Maybe you better not say that on the air either.
Yeah, true.
But is there one game you really want to win?
I want to win
Homecoming.
them all, to be honest with you.
Homecoming.
Yeah, homecoming
For sure.
too.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That's the end of September, I think. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the field. It's always a pleasure and a treat to call any game that you do, my friend. Whether it was baseball, basketball, or football, it's just a pleasure to watch you as an athlete.
Thank you.
You're the epitome of what an athlete should be.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, you got anything else for Caden here before we let him go? I see Coach Gilby.
Me and his dad will go through film tomorrow at work, so we'll break it down.
We'll break it down tomorrow at work.
We'll break it down for him.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Caden, anybody you want to say hi to? I bet Grandma Mary is watching.
Yeah, say hi to all my relatives watching.
Yeah.
And be ready for the season this year. It's going to be a good season.
We're looking forward to it. First game is
Devil's Lake.
At Devil's Lake, right? Yep. So we're not going to make that trip there. That's an NFHS one, so we aren't allowed to go up there and do that one. But we'll be here for the first home Huskies game. So
all right, sounds good.
All right, Caden Kappas, thanks for joining us here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Number 5, wide receiver, defensive back for the Wahpeton Huskies. That's Caden Kappas. We'll be right back here with head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies, Wade Gilbertson, coming up after this.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giants cashews and pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant Snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giants difference.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson running the boards here tonight. And right now, instead of head coach Wade Gilbertson, he got tied up over there across the way. We got Bo Arnstein in here. Welcome aboard, man.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on and stepping up here. Bo Arnstein used to be a running back. He did a lot of running back for Wahpeton, tight end, slot position a lot the last couple of years. And I hear rumors that you're going to the quarterback position this year.
Yeah, that's correct.
How about that?
It's fun.
You ready to throw the ball?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we just asked Caden if he was ready to catch some deep balls. He said he's ready. So good for you. And you had a great track season. You were a speedster. You were a sprinter and did well with that. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to this year here for the Huskies football squad?
Just going back to the playoffs, you know.
Yep.
We got a lot of returners going, like Caden Kappas, a bunch of the linemen, Riley Timmy and Josh Bayer, you know.
Yep. It's nice.
Excited about that.
Nice group of seniors. And you yourself are a junior, correct?
I'm going to be a senior.
You're going to be a senior. Okay,
Yeah.
I was off a year. I was thinking you were a year younger than those guys, but you're in the same age group as them. Well, Bo Arnstein, thanks for coming over, man. Anything else you want to add there? Looking forward to the season. We're looking forward to watching you.
Oh, thanks.
Every home game will be on Three Borders Sports Network, and if we can make the playoff games, we're going to do that as well. All right, Bo Arnstein joining us here, Huskies quarterback and linebacker, right?
Yep.
And linebacker for the defensive side of the ball. We're going to bring Wade Gilbertson in here. Thanks again, Bo. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll bring Wade in here right now, and we'll mute the mic there. Go ahead and take him off. And thanks, Bo. We'll bring head coach of the Huskies football squad coming. And I think we're good to go. Hit the right button there. There we go. Everybody's on. And
I'm new.
Wade, yeah, you're new. Wade Gilbertson, how are you doing, bud?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Thanks for coming over. I know it was a hectic finish here, and you came in and you had the post-game huddle, and just appreciate you taking some time to come over here and say hi.
Always for you two. Always.
Awesome. Appreciate it very much.
You bet.
Pretty successful media night, I think, here tonight. It was a good crowd here for a scrimmage, and a lot of the other sports were here, Coach, and we got to visit with all the coaches and some of the players. And we saw Caden, and we talked to Bo just now, as you saw, and it was a good night. So how about your perspective now as a head football coach?
Yeah.
What did you see? What did you like? What what do you need more work on?
Well, it's always fun, first of all, to come out here and have some community support. And I know that all the teams came out here and showed some school pride. It's awesome that you got to talk to all the coaches.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure they're more entertaining than I am. That's for darn sure. Right? But no, as far as the football side of things, we're working out kinks and knocking off rust. And I thought that things went pretty good after maybe the first 5 plays on offense. I thought that we settled in a little bit and we were able to figure out what they were doing. Now, obviously, we're not going to scout this or anything.
Right.
What we're really going to do with this is we're going to get a look at live speed reps. That's what we wanted, and that's what we got. We know that Sargent County is going to give us that all the time. Coach Olson has a good group of guys, a good group of coaches. They come and give us a great look, and I hope we give them a good look. And that's really what we needed was those real fast game reps is what we needed, because it's very hard to duplicate that in practice. As much as you harp on the kids about getting those actual fast reps, it's really hard to duplicate game time speed. So that's the one thing that we're getting out of this, and we got a film on it. We'll take a look at some of the offensive stuff and some of the defensive stuff, and kind of correct some of the errors and praise some of the good things, and move forward towards Devil's Lake here starting next week.
Devil's Lake in, 2 weeks from tonight?
2 weeks,
2 weeks from tonight. So you got another couple of weeks to polish it up.
Yep. We'll start our prep on Devil's Lake next week, more than likely.
You will, sometime during the week.
Yeah, we've got time because we started so early this year, and so we're going to have basically a 2-week prep for Devil's Lake. So,
and that's okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
not
okay.
bad. And the good thing about it is we can take it easy on the kids a little bit. We always want to be in better shape than the other team come first game, because that's how I think we're going to win, is if we're in better condition than them. But instead of driving the kids into the ground the first couple of days with a lot of conditioning, we're able to get their legs underneath of them a little bit, and then we can start conditioning, getting them where we want them to get. So,
I know it was a difficult decision. You lost Blake Schaefer to graduation this year, and it probably had to be weighing on you all summer long, thinking, okay, what am I going to do next fall? Am I going to move Bo back and put him in the quarterback slot? Do we start with a youngster? What do we do? And you made the decision to go with Bo.
We did, and we had Bo Arnstein or Caden Kappas. They were both all-state receivers for us last year.
Right.
And I don't think, can go wrong with either one of them. And part of the decision came down to meeting with Bo and trying to gauge what he understood about the quarterback position. And Bo was the one that came to me and thought that he could play quarterback. So I put him through a test in the springtime last spring, and to see exactly what he knew and if he could do the things that Blake did. And he impressed me with the knowledge that he had of what Blake would do. And we've seen him grow exponentially from day 1 to day 2 to day 3. He's growing. And the thing that did it for us was when we went to Valley City team camp in the middle of June. He went in as our number 1 quarterback. Bjorn Kubala went in as our number 2. Caden plays baseball in the summer, so he wasn't able to make that.
Right.
My number 1 question to answer at Valley City camp this last summer was, are we going to go with Bo, or are we going to wait till Caden shows up after baseball and we're going to go all in on Caden?
Oh, sure.
And Bo answered that question for us after probably about 25 minutes of Valley City camp. We knew that he was our guy.
Yep.
Yep.
And and I'm not trying to give away secrets here, Coach, but everybody saw film of him last year and saw him in person. Bo is a hard-nosed runner, so I got a feeling we'll probably see that out of the quarterback position a little bit out of the Huskies too.
Yes, and I was telling some other people tonight too, even in the media, that it's possible. Last year we were somewhere in the neighborhood of 60-40 pass run. Maybe we'll be the same. Maybe we'll be a little bit heavier run here or there. But when you got a dynamic guy, a dynamic runner of the football like Bo Arnstein, it's going to be hard not to keep the ball in his hands. But the best thing I think we've got going for us, Joe, too, is that we've moved Caden Kappas inside.
Yep.
And we're going to try to move Caden all over the place. Teams are going to find him.
Yep.
And they're going to put their best cover man on him.
Absolutely, they will.
So we're going to try to move him all over the field.
Yep.
And then we got Trey Malkin, another dynamic runner of the football.
Another speedster.
At running back. And so that 3-headed monster of Bo, Caden, and Trey is going to take up quite a bit of our offense.
Yep.
So we can get the ball in their hands probably 85% of the time. I think we're going to be okay on a Friday night.
I am looking forward to it, Coach, and I know my partner here, Brian, is also looking forward to calling some Husky football, and you did a great job for us at the Shrine game. I wish you could have you up in the booth with us during Husky games, but we know that ain't going to happen. You got other commitments.
Wear 2 headsets maybe at the same time.
2 headsets. How about that? All right, Brian, you got anything else for Coach?
We don't have a dump button though, so during
No,
the game,
that's true.
We would
That
we
is
might be
true.
in a little trouble, but
No, it's strictly PG on the sidelines, so we'll be all right.
it'll be good.
All right. Well, I'm glad it turned out to be a nice evening, and clouds came over and provided some shade for
Yeah.
everybody, made it a comfortable evening, and Essentia did a nice job providing food for everybody. You should probably go back there and see if you can find some.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Wade Gilbertson, head coach of the Huskies football squad. Thanks for joining us, Wade. Brian and I will be right back to wrap this up. We'll be right back after this.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giants cashews and pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant Snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giants difference.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
It's live TV.
Trying to eat my Essentia sandwich here while you're putting me on camera.
It's live TV.
Well, you got a chance to wolf yours down.
I did. That's what happens when you're a producer.
You can do those things.
You can do whatever you want.
You can embarrass the host.
Yep, there you go.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson. Brian, we had a busy night, but it was fun. It was a blast.
Yeah, it was good. Kind of interesting to do this outside, and kind of, we tried to capture a little bit of the scrimmage, but really kind of hard to do when we're trying to talk to all the coaches and get those guys in. That's kind of really what the purpose is. And then the football game, the scrimmage is just a good backdrop to be able to, bring people down, and then for the media to get a chance to meet what's going to happen in the fall, meet those coaches, meet those players, and good turnout, a good night for our
very good night
for the media day.
And again, activity director Mike McCall talked about the Essentia partnership. It's going to involve you as a coach. It just seems like a great partnership for everybody. Bones was on, and she talked about how great it was for her, and just excited to be staying with the Huskies.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good for the school. And, the biggest thing for us is that we really did want to keep Bones. She does a great job. And
all kidding aside.
Yeah, all kidding aside. I mean, she really does do a great job. And I think, when they were putting everything together, I think that was the one caveat that had to happen, is that she had to stay. So we're just glad that we could put it all together and keep her and have something that's going to be good for the school, not just for sports, but all the programs and activities that happen at Wahpeton High School.
Chad Affield said hi. Chad's always
he
watching.
He was out here earlier.
He was here earlier helping us.
So he helped us out with a couple things. So we appreciate that, Chad.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chad. The lines look straight.
They are straight this time. Yep.
All right, we're going to have to shut the lights off here, buddy. I think we're the only ones here.
Yeah, we're going to have to get going here. But we have a good way to start off our fall season.
Yeah.
And then you already mentioned that the coaches show. We're moving that thing down to the City Brew Hall.
Yeah.
And that's going to be fun to do that down there, live atmosphere, kind of similar to what we did tonight. And hopefully that'll go well, and the coaches will like coming down there.
The Giants Coaches Show brought to you by the City Brew Hall. So that's pretty cool that we've got them on board.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Get out of the studio, give us something to do.
Yeah. Free appetizer.
There you go. I'll take that. I'm trying to watch my figure, though.
I know
so
you are.
I got to be in shape come basketball season, So
you got to put those suits on and those fancy sweaters. And all those.
If you say so.
All those things you wear, those Gucci shoes.
Come on now. I can't afford that. Come on now. I'm not retired like you.
Okay, you're not going to go golfing tomorrow?
No, I got to go to the cities tomorrow. Got to help my son move, and then my daughter's birthday is actually on Monday. Wow. We're going to celebrate that on Sunday. She likes to get together for a brunch, and she doesn't know this year, but she's going to have to pay.
I was just going to say, Dad's buying.
She graduated college, got a job. So I think it's time for her to start paying the bills.
There you go. Now you heard it from Dad.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to make her watch this and say, hey, just watch the end of the show.
Yeah, there
Got
you
a message for you.
Yeah, there you go. All right, again, I'm going to quick run through these sponsors here, buddy. We got so far this fall a great sponsorship group here for Three Borders Sports Network. Includes All Seasons Car Wash, State Farm Insurance, and Amanda Frederick, Bell Bank here of Breckenridge and Wahpeton, Casey's Bar and Grill, Comdell, Carlson Family Insurance, Country Financial Aid, Stephen Lip, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Interstate Engineering, Giants, and they're going to sponsor the Coaches Show again for us. OSPTI, always a great sponsor for us. Red River Grain, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Three Rivers Decorating, jumping back on board here this fall. Appreciate it. Farmers Union Insurance, as always, on the scoreboard is Kyle DeVries. North Dakota State College of Science, Daily News, Red River Human Services, Three Rivers Crisis Center, and that wraps it up. If you want to be a sponsor on it, get a hold of Brian or I. We'll talk later. And our next Coaches Show is mid-September. Take a look. We'll have our schedule on the website, too, I think.
We're going to get that updated and have the schedule laid out. That includes
that's my job.
Coaches Show. Yep.
I think that's my job.
Yep.
Yeah.
You will.
I'll get to it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up. Our first event, I think, is August 30th, I believe. It's Cowgirl Volleyball coming up.
We're going to be busy.
It's just
with volleyball on both sides of the river, football on both sides of the river.
There's a couple nights of volleyball we're together, so you're going to have to go one way and I'll have to go the other.
And then maybe we can get some
rec volleyball versus Hancock on the 30th.
Some other sports worked in there. We won't make any commitments, but we might try.
We're going to try.
Yeah, we're going to try.
All right. For all of our sponsors, thank you very much. For all of our viewers on Red River Communications Channel 125, dedicated solely to Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you for watching, everybody. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody.